May the gods keep the wolves in the hills and the women in our beds.
Hey! Is this heaven? No. It's Iowa.
Well, hello, Sexy Monkeys. Welcome back to Sky Gene Experience. I'm Ben. We're going to talk about 1883, Episode 9. And this is finally the episode you see of Elsa that you saw in the first episode, the first 5 minutes of the whole season when she gets the arrow through her. And you're wondering, when are we getting caught up to that? And this is the episode. And wow. What an episode. This one was really, really tough to watch. What's on my hat right there? Get the fuck off my hat. I don't know what the fuck. This is the episode that was really tough to watch because the convoy is getting close to the mountains, but they come across a native village where the women and children and the elderly are just massacred. They're just slaughtered. And in doing so, they realize, oh fuck, we actually put our tracks in the middle of who did kill this village, their tracks. So now when the men come back from hunting, they're going to realize that convoy killed their family, and they didn't. So they're in a pickle of what the fuck should we do? Should we go kill the people that killed this Native American village, or should we just hightail it to the nearest fort, which is like an hour or so by horseback? So that is really the friction of this episode. In this this episode, Joseph and his wife, Risa, he's the German leader that can speak English. He's very strong personality. Love this guy. But they just have one bad episode. The wife, she gets hurt. I won't say how or why. And so does Joseph. They both get attacked in a way you just didn't see coming. And it wasn't by the Native Americans. And it's like, you're wondering if they're going to live or survive. I mean, live or survive. If they're going to live or die. So that's another one, because you're like, man, these guys are really, really good characters. I really hope they do not die. And you gotta realize this Native American village is the Lakotas. It's not the Comanches that they made, a friendly pact with. But these are Lakotas. They don't know who they are. So if the Lakotas catch up to them, it's going to be bad. So the convoy eventually is, because James Dunn and all the males, they go out to kill the guys that did this to the native village. But the convoy ends up taking off to the fort, and they were not supposed to. And in doing so, the Lakotas catches up to the convoy and pretty much kills half of the convoy. This is when the convoy is just wiped out. Some go the different directions and they don't make it, but this convoy is not looking good. But really the main thing is Elsa with the arrow. And they catch up to Elsa and they're like, oh fuck, what should we do? They get the arrow out and they realize it's just full of manure shit, which means it's going to infect her really bad. So James almost knows she's going to die. Margaret is like, no, she's strong, she can still fight it. So the theme is the parents are at odds of the truth, or Margaret knows the truth because she was a nurse in Civil War, but she just doesn't want to believe it. But it ends on a cliffhanger of, is she going to make it or is she not going to make it? Because after this, there's the final episode, episode 10. So this really leads up to one more episode, and you're like, wow, they're really going to finish out all of this in one more episode. And I'm going to jump right into that. So if you want to hop over, it'll be in one of these corners somewhere. Alright, Sexy Monkeys, I will see you in the final episode of 1883.